Let's go over the original correct toes toe spacers. I'm going to go over the features of these toe spacers, my experiences using them, talk about who they're for, and then go over a demo of me putting these on my feet. So let's get started. Okay, so let's have a look at the toe spacers themselves. They are a medical grade silicone. That's what's great about these. So it's much firmer silicone than you see in a lot of other toe spacers. And what's also really nice is you can put these on either foot just by flipping them around. And of course, you do get two with your purchase. So who are these toe spacers really for? Anyone that has problems with overlapping toes, bunions, big toe pain, plantar fasciitis, hammer toe, claw toe, this can work well for. So for me, like many people, I have problems with my pinky toe being a little caved in and just overcrowding, as well as the second toe next to the pinky toe. Because of the shoes that I've been wearing my entire life, they have smaller toe cages and it just scrunches your feet together. And really this causes problems for your entire body, not just your feet. Because of course your feet are what touches the ground, but your entire body is affected by that, from your legs to your hips to your back to your posture. All of that is affected by your feet. So that's why it's important to take a toe separation and just correction seriously. So if you have any serious foot conditions, you of course want to consult a medical professional. And this isn't some quick fix. You will need to wear these consistently in order to see results. And you will get the best results if you wear these when you're doing your just normal physical activity or you're doing exercising. So these were made by a sports podiatrist. We just have a closer look at the toe separation and just how thick that is and how durable that is. And you can wear these in shoes, although you will need a bigger toe cage in order to wear these. If you have a really small toe cage, it'll really push your feet together. And of course, these are separating the toes, so it'll cause a lot of irritation. So keep that in mind with the shoes that you are wearing when you have these toe spacers on. And these are easy to wash. Just use warm water, mild soap, and air dry, and you're good to go. It's recommended that you start with 30 minutes with these on, and then you can gradually increase the time, another 30 minutes, another hour every day. That way your feet can get used to these. Just depending on the condition that you have, the adjustment period might be a little bit longer. Okay, so let's do a demo of me putting these on my feet. Okay, so let's put on the correct toes so you can see how to put them on. I'll put them on both feet. So what's nice about these is they can be put on the right or left foot. You just have to flip them around. Okay, so the biggest separator goes in between the second toe, and you do have to jam them in a little bit. Some other toe separators are just a little bit easier to put on. Here we go, here's the look of it. I could really feel my toes being separated with this. I like that the silicone is a little bit thicker because when you're walking around, when you have shoes on, it can condense your foot a little bit more. And if it's not that thick, then the separation, then your toes won't be separated. They'll just be more scrunched in. So let's put on the second one now. Again, you have to push on in into the crevice of your toes. All right, so then I'll go ahead and stand up. So again, I've worn these all day and I haven't had any problems. I've worn them at the gym, I've worn them running, I've worn them during leg workouts, and I've had no issues at all with them. And to be honest, I don't even really feel them after I've had them on a few hours. I have worn some shoes that don't have that wide of a toe cage, so you will need to wear these in the shoes. If you don't have a wide toe cage, then it just causes irritation on your feet. So it'll just constrict your toes and it'll rub against the silicone. It just won't feel good. So keep that in mind with the shoes, boots, whatever shoe you're wearing, you need a wider toe cage. And in my experience, these work well. I really like them. I feel the difference. Even just after a week, I felt a difference wearing these. Of course, you will need prolonged use in order for these to actually be effective and to separate your toes. This isn't to wear it for a couple weeks and then everything's fixed. And depending on the severity of your foot condition, it could take longer to correct your toes. This isn't necessarily a magic bullet, but I have already felt improvements. I've had crowding on my pinky toe as well as the second toe right here. I feel more balanced and I just feel stronger because of this little separation that I have after using this just for a week. And it's a really important thing to note that this isn't just for your feet. Your feet are of course how you come in contact with the ground. That affects your entire body, your entire posture. Okay, and then we can just take these off. A lot easier to take off. Just grab them and pull them off toe by toe. And that's it. Okay, and a few more things to note here. You can actually cut these and have them fit your specific foot condition. On the big toe here, you can actually add soft shim material over time to fix your bunion. These also do come in 4 sizes. That way you can be sure that you're getting the exact spacers needed for your foot size. Some silicone toe spacers are one size fits all, which is probably not the best approach. And then my experiences using these overall have been great. Like I said, I don't feel these after a few hours of wearing them. I've done running, leg workouts, and I haven't had a problem with these. I already feel a difference. Recommended to work out in these, as that'll strengthen your feet the fastest. And I can definitely attest to that. I noticed a difference after just one leg workout. I've had issues with imbalances in my legs because of my feet, because of the overcrowding, and being able to just get one workout in where I'm able to hit my muscles a little bit more effectively in a more natural way because of these toe spacers. And I've used a lot of other toe spacers, and these have been the best by far. So in my opinion, these are absolutely toe spacers worth picking up. I really love using them. I'm going to continue to be using them, and it'll definitely make a big difference for your feet.